Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street. This is Struggle Street.
Boom. Minute late. Apologize for everyone that's come for the bikini waxing. Bear with me. Got to get some stuff together, and I'll show you how to do it. Right. Let me just sort this out. I thought I had more time than I did, but you know what that's like. Right. There's a poll question. This evening. We got a strong 8. We got 8 fucking votes already. 75% say yes. They do believe in aliens. Right. What am I doing? Invites. Copy. Take that down. Put it on the by there. Paste. Pin message. I'm a bit tired. I've just drove back from Danaragoff Caves. I don't know if you've ever been there, but it's a lot of walking, man. And I just downloaded all the video clips so that can go away. If anybody wants to join me, crack on. There's a link. We have somebody, as always, Mr. Barefoot. Boom.
Yep.
Hello, Barefoot.
Hi, Hazy. I'm punctual. That's what it is. I'm punctual.
That's right. I mean, I was a little late this evening. I went downstairs 3 minutes before the show started. I thought I could do everything in 3 minutes, but I couldn't. I needed 4 minutes.
That's all right. The world didn't end.
Exactly. That's what I thought. I was downstairs thinking, fuck, I'm like thinking I'm late and all that. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Fuck, sometimes I take things too serious, you know what I mean?
Yeah. But the world didn't end.
Not yet, anyway.
Nope.
Did you answer the poll question?
Yeah.
Yep. Do you want to remain anonymous?
No, I've seen shit.
I've fucking seen those bitches.
I've seen shit I can't explain.
Oh yeah, I've seen some stuff. Fucked up. The wheels.
A ring of colored lights chased me down the highway one time.
Yeah, that was probably the police, and you were probably drunk.
No, straight.
Fucking police chase.
So I'm way off in the distance on the horizon. Got in my car, went from the back of the car to the front, walking. And I looked up and the fucker was right up overhead. And I was going 100 miles an hour down the highway, and it stayed right over me, and all of a sudden just went gone.
It went in front?
Yeah, it just fucking gone.
Fuck, when was that?
1966.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of activity back then, wasn't there?
The summer of '66. Yeah.
I think Brian Adams bought his first real 6-string then.
Probably, yeah. I've seen some weird shit. I have.
I've seen crazy lights in the sky. I was taking my sister once. One of her children, when she was born, she was really, really, really sick. And she nearly died, and she needed to go on this thing called ECMO, which basically it puts oxygen in your blood because her lungs wasn't working. There's only 2 places that could do it, and one was in London and one was in Leicester. And this team come down to pick the baby up, like a tiny little baby you could hold in one hand.
Yeah.
Like she had a heart attack. I watched her have a heart attack. Have you ever seen a baby have a heart attack and then they're fucking resuscitated? Fucked up shit, man.
No shit.
Like it was a crazy night. But I drove then from Bristol up to Leicester, and I've never drove this way before. And it's quite a way. And we didn't leave till like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night. And we basically followed the ambulance. Although I never seen the ambulance; they were gone. But we tried to chase them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And on that night, it was crazy. I had my mum, my sister in the back. I feel like it was someone else, but no, my mum, my sister, and my sister's boyfriend sat in the front with me, and they were sleeping, and he was nodding off. And I had no map. It's before you had GPS on your phone and everything, like Google Maps and everything.
Yeah.
I was literally stopping it. We had no money. It was fucking horrendous. It was the worst trip, like the worst drive of my life. I was stopping at petrol stations to just look up maps and just pinpoint get a few roads and then stop somewhere else. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But on the way, I fucking ramped a cow. I know this sounds crazy, yeah. But and it was the worst rain, the worst storm. Everything was just fucking crazy. And I'm driving in this bad rain. All of a sudden, I see this fucking carcass of an animal in front of me. It was like a baby calf or something.
Yeah.
And like the legs were like facing towards me. So as I'd seen it, I thought, fuck. My first instinct was slam on my brakes, yeah. But then I thought real quick, if I slam on my brakes, it's going to be terrible. Because we're definitely hitting it. So I just fucking hit the fucking throttle. And we just went faster. And I ramped the cow.
No shit. Yeah.
I swear to God. And we did a little bump, like, and I woke my mum and sister up. And then they were like, what was that? I was like, nothing, go back to sleep. And then we carried on driving for a bit. And then all of a sudden, I seen this light. First of all, I thought it was something shooting up. But then I realized it was coming down, like towards me. Yeah. And I was like, and I went to brake, like, cause I was like, fuck, I felt like it was like a fucking meteor coming towards me. And then the biggest light I've ever seen in my life just fucking went straight across the horizon, man.
Yeah.
And it was like a bluey, greeny, crazy light. And it was probably like, I don't know, because it was as far as I could see. It was probably, hang on, we've got a sandbag. Probably like fucking 100 foot high. Maybe more 200 foot high, and just went as far as I could fucking see, and then just disappeared.
Yep.
It was crazy. It was the craziest fucking night.
Here in New Hampshire, we had the first couple who said they were taken by the aliens, and my best friend in those days is, I was a young kid. It was his aunt and uncle, and I met them, Betty and Barney Hill, and he was black, she was white. So they didn't want that on the news, of course. In the 50s and 60s, you didn't do that. But, I fucking believe them. Oh, yeah, absolutely. They're nice fucking people. I met them more than once at Jeff's house, my friend's house. Yeah, they were nice fucking people.
I got a friend, Keith. He passed away last year, and God rest his soul. My next door neighbor, I've spoke about him loads. He's a guy I wrote fucking Smash Your Brains in for.
Okay.
But when we were younger, he was a bit of a fucking well, everyone was a bit of a toe rag, but they were out in this posh area of Cardiff. They said they were camping. They set up a tent and everything, and they had a car, and they left the dog and the car, and then they went into this posh estate, and they were basically robbing. You know what I mean?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, but my mate Keith, he's seen like fucking lights in a formation, like flamingos flying. He explained it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just some mad lights. And then when they went back to the tent, the dog, and the car was gone.
Yeah.
There was nothing. There was nothing to fucking no evidence of nothing. The dog, the tent, and the fucking car disappeared. Yeah, after they'd seen these lights fly over them. Yep. So he was telling us. He told us for years, and we were saying, "Shut up, you lunatic," you know.
Yeah.
This is when he was 15 or 16.
Yeah.
But we had like the Ministry of Defense, so you could. They had a department. If you've seen any mad alien stuff, you could write into them or tell them, and they would log it, like, you know what I mean. But about 10 years ago, that department closed down, so they had to release all the letters and things to the public.
Yep.
So what happened? All the journalists, like from all over the country, they had access to all this stuff. So they're going through it all, yeah. And my mate Keefe wrote a letter to the Ministry of Defense explaining what he told us. He drew pictures and all this stuff and sent it to him. Didn't tell us he sent it to the Ministry of Defense. He just done it like. And when all the journalists were going through this stuff, they got his, and then on the same day, on the other side of Cardiff, a police officer seen the same thing.
No shit.
A fucking police officer. So on
I
one
know.
side of Cardiff, we got my mate Keefe, who's a fucking criminal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Out doing no good, and his tent and fucking dog and car disappears. On the other side of Cardiff, a police officer seen the same thing. So they put these two together. They're like, hang about, this is fucking the same day, same area, same time.
Yeah.
So before you knew it, he had the whole world's press on his door, fucking asking him about this fucking alien shit.
No shit. No shit. Yeah.
You can Google it. It's fucking it's out there. Like,
That's fucking great. Yeah.
Yeah, but how crazy is it that he was telling us, like, all our life, and we're saying, shut up, Keith, you fucking idiot. You were just fucking high and all that, you know what I mean?
Right.
But no, he fucking wrote a letter to the Ministry of Defence.
Yep.
He's seen something, and so did a fucking police officer.
Yeah. The ring of lights that followed me, it was probably, I'm going to say maybe 15 feet across. And it was a perfect circle. And it was 5 different lights, 5 different colors. And they didn't go around or anything. They just went with it. It was just there. And then all of a sudden that fucking thing just gone. Like, holy shit. And I had a friend with me. And I said, did you see something? And he goes, that fucking ring took off so fast, I never seen anything move like that.
Yeah.
Just fucking gone. Not a sound. Not a fucking sound anywhere.
Crazy. And where were you?
On the highway, on 495.
In where you live now?
Yeah. Yep.
485. That road sucks.
Yeah, it does.
Well,
I was going down River Street in Haverhill, and it's like half a block from the river is where the road is, and it's the old shoe shacks and shit. You know? So they're old brick buildings, and you can see alleyways going down between each one. And as I went by, my radio was all fucked up, gibberish, shit, all this shit. No matter where I went on the dial, I couldn't get any fucking music, and it never broke. This gibberish. And I looked to my left as I was driving, and over the river, I saw the fuselage of a plane, but it was all glass. And I could see someone sitting in front like this, and someone walking up behind him, and then nothing. And then there was nothing there. And I dropped him. He lived on River Street, so I dropped him off, my friend, and I took the fuck off. Get me out of here. And as soon as I got off River Street, my radio came on. Everything was fine.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was. But it was this fuselage thing, it was only about 10 feet off the river and going no faster than I was. But you could see it was all panes of glass.
Yeah.
It's really fucking weird. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that was. Not a fucking clue. But I got out of there real quick, I'll tell you.
Good evening.
I went through a fog bank. I went through a piece of fog. And it was early in the morning. I know it's going to hit the car, big deal. But it was as if somebody threw a handful of sand on the front of my car. And I saw this fog go right through my fucking car.
Yeah.
It was weird. It was just like somebody threw a handful of sand right onto the front of my car as I was driving. All that.
You felt like you hit something.
Yeah.
And you went straight through it. Or it went straight through you.
Yeah, that light went right through my car. Didn't go around it because it was, it went through my fucking car.
Yeah.
Not a fucking clue.
There's got to be something else out there, aren't there? It's that fucking big.
Sometimes weird shit happens, and I can't explain it. Not a fucking clue. Yeah, I've seen a few things.
The truth is stranger than fiction.
That's right.
And the universe is absolutely enormous. In fact, we cannot contemplate how big it is. Our brains won't allow us to.
Right.
The distances are just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I believe anything. Anything can happen anywhere. It does.
Well,
It does fucking happen.
The problem with our science is all correct and right until they get proven wrong.
Yeah. Well, now they're talking about the beginning of the universe, that they can. I was watching something the other night about it. They've got the furthest away thing that they can see. Yeah.
Which is 400 million years from the start of the universe.
Right.
Does it not
Yeah.
blow your mind when you think if light travels at a certain speed and you can see it, it's like looking back in time?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's all hypothetical, really, if you ask me.
But
Right,
it's not because it's not hypothetical. If you've proved the speed of light, haven't they? So there you go.
I like
Well,
when they say they
That
took
doesn't
700,
prove
like
everything else.
it took 700 billion years for that light to reach us.
That's correct.
So
Yeah,
that
that's
star's
right.
already burned out.
That's right. Yeah.
Right? It doesn't even exist anymore.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
a
light finally reached-
to be honest with you, it's a total mindfuck when you think about it.
yeah. A math genius I know who went to Princeton, Georgetown University, all kinds of research. And I said, Nick, I'd like to see the math they did with that shit. Because this guy's a math fucking genius. And he says, oh, it's way above me.
Yeah.
Way above me. He says, I don't understand it.
But
And he's
one of the things that blew my mind is the nearest habitable planet to us. I can't remember the name of it, but they know where it is.
Yep.
Right? If they were looking down their telescopes at us right now, and they could actually see us, we'd all be wearing fucking powdered wigs because it took that long for the light to reach them.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Utter mindfuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nonsense. It's all nonsense, man.
It's all math. It's all math.
Well, yeah, I know, but you can make maths if you maths is always
math.
correct.
M-A-T-H. M-A-T-H.
Math. Arithmetic.
What do you
numbers.
think I said? What do you think I said?
Map. M-A-P.
Math.
Oh no, math.
What did he fucking
Yeah,
say?
I thought he said math too.
Welsh.
I'm Welsh, man, motherfuckers.
Here's the problem, Barefoot.
Speak English, will you?
I didn't say math. I said math. Maths.
Oh,
Maths.
holy shit.
Maths is M-A-F-S. Maths.
Yeah. Well, we know where you went in school.
Oh yeah, I just like
You went out.
I didn't do well in school at all.
School was easy.
School's only a fucking guide, isn't it?
School was easy. Yeah.
No, school is a fucking institution that's designed to create workers. It's a fucking
I went to trade school and it gave me a trade that I worked in my entire working career.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
fine.
And I did just fine doing that.
And what
That's what you
trade is
need.
that?
Trade.
Printing.
Oh, there you go.
And I was in typesetting and all the computer shit.
You was in it at the right time because it's a dead trade, isn't it now? I'm afraid.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. R&R Donleach, they still print. They're down in Kentucky, I think.
Oh, yeah.
And they are the most unfucking believable color printers you've ever seen.
And
They always
before
have
that, it was actual sign writers. You put those
Yeah.
fuckers out of business.
Yeah.
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 I love seeing the shit in the caves. All the cave drawings and shit.
Yeah.
And what they think it is. And I'm looking, well, maybe I don't think that. Maybe I would read it a little different.
I went to
you know?
some caves today. I went to fucking Danaragoff caves up in Brecon Beacons.
Yeah.
They got one. It's big, like a big cathedral. They call it. There's big two waterfalls coming down. You can walk in between them.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, the old petroglyphs, they're interesting, aren't they?
Yeah, I got a load of footage. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to stick a decent video together because it's a bit weird place, but I'll put something up of it. Like
I've realised what's been up with me for this last week and a half, innit? I've only just realised. The fucking tablets just put me on, innit?
I was gonna say you haven't been taking the right tablet. You're on
No, it's brought my blood pressure down to normal. My blood pressure's now down to, I don't know, 140 over about 85 or something.
That's good.
Yeah, but I didn't have a problem with it before. The only problem I've had with it before is they're telling me my numbers aren't right. Are you with me? I didn't have any issues.
Yeah.
Oh, no shit.
Now my blood pressure's right and I feel like crap. I'm not kidding.
I believe you. Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
The tablets have affected me that badly. I've gone from taking them in the morning to taking them at night, right? So that I'm not being affected by them as much. So since I've done that, I've not had a fucking full night's sleep. Not one.
No shit.
Oh, it's fucking up.
Which then fucking kicks on to the following day because you feel shite.
Yeah, I know.
I don't sleep anyway, but
Kate's been on a new medication for Crohn's, and it's fucking it up. She's giving her migraines, and she can't sleep when she wakes up at night.
Yeah. I've been having migraines and fucking all sorts.
Yeah, so we went.
constipated, fucking up in the night last night with incredible stomach pains.
Mm.
For my
think that was-
colitis, which is like Crohn's,
Yeah.
I get an Entyvio infusion every 8 weeks.
Yeah.
A bag in the fucking arm. You know, they stick the needle in there.
That's what that's happening. That's what she's been having. This new treatment. It's only been licensed since last year.
Yeah.
But it's done really good things. But the side effects are so bad. We went and seen a specialist yesterday. She's been on it for a few months now. And we're going to stop it for a few months and see if the headaches and everything stops.
Yeah.
See if it's that, because it could be something
That
else.
sucks. I have absolutely no problem with mine at all.
Oh, it's fucking horrendous.
I mean, yeah, for me, everything's just like before I got the fucking UC.
Yeah.
I don't feel it. I don't have any problems at all. And, I
Well,
like that. Yeah.
I've got this diverticulitis that fucking plays up.
Mine just did. It just. I feel real good today. From last weekend. Yeah, I feel okay today.
Yeah. Have you had any surgery?
No.
Yeah. Well, Kate's had 2 surgeries, and they've taken valves that should be there. She haven't got no more.
Yep.
And it's which causes a thing called BAM, which is fucking horrendous.
Usually, diverticulitis is on the left side.
Yeah, that's right. It is on my left side. Yeah.
It's rare that it's on the right.
Her bowel was wrapped around an lymph node, and it's strangulated.
Yeah.
I had it on the right this time, and when I looked it up to make sure that's what it was, it said it's rare it's on the right, but when it is, it's real fucking pain. And I'm going, yeah, it is. Yeah, but it's worse than what I had in the left.
My stomach swells up and I look like I'm fucking pregnant.
Does it really? Well, mine doesn't do that. I just feel like I get kicked in the balls.
Yeah. See, obviously with the brain hemorrhage, I fucking forget things. But yes, I've actually been in and had my bollocks scanned because it feels like someone's fucking booted me in the fuckers.
Yeah.
And when they scanned me, they said you've got a cyst in your bollocks from this fucking from the fucking kidney thing. You get cysts everywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just fucking shite, man. But there you go.
I had a water cyst on my left nut years ago and had it operated on, had it taken off. Yeah.
Oh, I've had fucking cameras everywhere and all. I've had fucking polyps removed and all sorts of shit. Fucking fed up with the fucking. You think, but I tend to forget because you just once you've had it done, you forget about it, don't you? It goes on the top shelf. And fuck it, let's move on.
Right. Yeah.
You know?
And I get a good report now. I went from a whole bunch off, polyps and shit, down to very few the last time. So he says, "See you in 2 years."
Yeah, that's the way you want it, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking weird, but.
But what I find over here, what the problem with over here is all these fucking things. The kidney bloke is different from the brain bloke, who's different from the stomach bloke, and they don't fucking talk to each other.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So when you say why are you giving me these when I've got polycystic kidneys, their answer is, we'll treat what you present with today, and if it causes you problems with your kidneys in 5 years, we'll deal with your kidneys.
Wow.
It's fucking nonsense, honestly.
I'm with a bunch of doctors now, the urologist, the gastritis, my regular doctor, everybody, my heart doctor, they're all in the same circle.
Yeah, they're all pulling together. That's what you want, isn't it?
They plug in my name and date of birth in the computer, and all the information is there from each one of them, and each one of them can see it.
Yeah.
And it's so fucking nice.
My GP, my doctor, cannot even read the fucking blood tests I've had done 15 miles down the road at hospital.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I've gone in and said, well, I had this done. The heart doctor said this. And when I had an EKG done, and he goes, oh, I'll go look then. And it's right there in front of him.
That's how it should be. But over in this country, it's just broke, innit? As he'll tell you.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is just one group. It's core physicians, and they are a group. But boy, they're fucking good. And between them and when I was in the hospital for a week with the UC, I have never been treated so fucking great in my life.
Yeah. Listen, your healthcare is better than ours by a fucking long shot.
I just got Medicare. That's all I got.
Yeah. Ours, the principle of the NHS is brilliant, but it don't fucking work.
Yeah.
Well, not at the moment. I mean, they're under pressure. They're under serious pressure, but they're being put under pressure.
Yeah.
Who's Mr. M? Show
I had-
yourself.
When I was in the hospital after a
You
week,
need to be a camera on, dude.
I had
I think
I
I
had
know
a-
who it is. I know who
I had
it
a-
is.
I had a PTSD
As soon as I
episode.
seen that, I knew who it was.
Yeah. Sorry.
You gonna
What's
listen?
that?
You want to hear this? You want to hear this?
Yeah.
A week
Go on.
before I get out, I was in the hospital for a week, and on the last day, which I wasn't ready to get out, I had a PTSD episode, and I just had to get the fuck out of that hospital now. I don't know what it was. I don't know what the fuck it was, but there was no holding me back. I called Brian at 7 a.m. Come get me. I'll break out of this fucking place. Nobody's going to stop me. I have to get out of here now. And it took about 4 hours, but they signed me out and sent me on my fucking way with a whole bunch of meds. But you know, and I've gone to see the actual doctors since then. But for some reason, I just had to get the fuck out of there right then. I didn't feel safe. I don't know what the fuck it was. Nothing. I had just eaten my breakfast, and that was it. Something set me off. I got to get out of here right now. And I did. And I've been fine ever since. But something hit. I don't know what it was. All of a sudden, I don't feel safe here.
Well, it's what you just said. It's PTSD. Full stop.
Yeah, it was. And you know, I got home and got to see my dog after a week. That was nice. And
it will be.
everything's been fine ever since.
Well, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's all we want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hospital's
You know,
not
I
the
just
greatest place to be.
I even said to the nurse when she came in, I said, I have to get the fuck out of here right now. Sign the papers, do whatever the fuck you got to do, but I got to get out of here right now.
I get very. I end up very like that myself.
Yeah.
He's not a prisoner, but it depends on how sick you are, because sometimes,
Well, I had my brain hemorrhage when I've been sent to hospital, and I fucking collapsed while I was in hospital. So now when I walk in the hospital setting, that comes straight back to me. It flashes back.
Oh, I bet. Yeah,
it's fucking awful. And I've tried telling them this. They don't fucking listen to me. The doctor I've got now listens.
Yep.
So as soon as I walk into that environment, my blood pressure must go through the fucking roof. It must.
Oh, mine does. We call it white coat.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Imagine that same feeling. Imagine that same feeling. I want to get the fuck out of here. When you've just done you're in jail, and you get that fucking anxiety.
Oh, listen, I've been there. Don't worry about that.
It's the worst every morning. You're like, oh. You're like,
listen, I was in jail, and I'm sat there, and my dad have just died, and I'm just going through some shit. And I'm sat there, and I'm like, fuck, I can feel a panic attack coming on, And I get my cellmates fucking sat there, and I'm saying fuck all to him, and I'm sat there, and I'm going, fuck, this is fucked up. I can't do it in here. I just cannot do it. So I've got up and I've rung the fucking buzzer, and the screw's taking ages to get to me. It felt like fucking forever, but it was probably like 10 minutes. And he finally opens the fucking thing. He's like, what's the matter? I said, mate, I'm fucking freaking out. I said, I can't breathe. I got to get out of this fucking cell. I just got to get out. He said, you looked all right to me, and just shut the fucking door. Yeah. And then he never come back. And I'm sat there, and I'm like, fuck. And I had to like ride it out. It was so bad.
Yep.
And do you know who saved me then? The fucking the chapel dude. You know the fucking guy from the church, the chapel, fucking whatever.
Chaplain.
The chaplain. He come and fucking see me to speak to me. And I said, listen, man, I gotta get out this fucking cell. My fucking head's gonna go. Like I fucking gotta get out here. And he took me to the chapel, to the office part. He let me use a phone. Let me phone Kate and I was fucking. Yeah. He was honestly, he was the best dude in there. He was fucking unbelievable.
Yeah.
How long were you in for? How long were you in for?
Oh, not long. I was on remand for a little bit, and then I managed to get out. But I was looking at 5 years. While I was there, it was a pretty serious fucking charge.
Was it being Welsh?
Only fighting.
Yes, you got a bigger sentence for being Welsh, man. It's 10 years you get for being Welsh.
Yeah. Well, it was a Section 18, and what happened before I seen the chaplain guy, when they got people in prison called listeners. They're inmates, but they're trained to fucking listen.
They're fucking rats, you mean?
Yeah. Well, no, they're they're like Samaritan sort of things, you know what I mean? So they said, "Do you want to speak to a listener?" And I'm like, "Oh, if it gets me up the cell, yeah." So I go up to this fucking dude's cell. He got an end cell. It's like a double cell. He got fucking racks of shit. He was living fat in prison, like fucking got all this shit sorted.
Yeah.
So he sticks the kettle on. I'm sat there, and he said, "If you don't mind me asking, what are you in for?" Like, so I've told him. He said, "Oh, 2 of them, they life you off. You know that, don't you?" I just got up. I said, "Fuck you, man," and just fucking walked out of there. I was like, "I fucking don't speak to you. You're supposed to make me feel better. You can't just fucking."
They don't.
Yeah, no
They
shit.
just tell you it real. Tell you real.
Yeah.
He was doing you a favour. That's what, if he just sat you down and says, it's nothing, son, you could have got up and went away and caused all sorts of shit.
Oh yeah, he was brutally honest, but that's what I didn't need. Brutally honest.
Yeah.
I needed somebody to fucking listen to me.
Who does?
I was breaking, man. Honestly, fucked up.
The worst thing I did. See, when you see the sergeant drill master, like you see on the films where he's shouting and bawling at the fucking, and the boys are terrified, right? I walked into to get registered. I walked into this office. He's like, "Name?" I was like, "Marcus Barris." He said my name, and because I had this fucking swagger on, he fucking lost it, man. And he shouted me down in fucking 2 seconds flat. "You fucking think you're not, man?" Bang, bang, bark, bark, bark. And I was like, "Oh fuck, actually, I'm not in the Cubs here. This is not the fucking Cub Scouts."
Where was it?
Berlin and Lomas.
Now, one of my mates was in fucking Berlin a few years ago.
No, not now.
It's horrible. It's like the scene. It's like it's in the movies. That fucking
it's an old school fucking shit old prison, isn't it?
Yep, horrible. I used to drive by it on the motorway for when I was a kid. Now I used to see it, looking at it. I go, "What's that, Dad?"
Yeah. My mate Brian, who was in there, he had a fucking ball and chain tattooed on his fucking ankle when he was in there.
The worst part is when you're being registered because they fucking put you in a little fucking. Well, it's not even a privacy thing. There's a bit of a wall. There's a fucking table across the way, right, with 4 screws having their dinner. And he's like, "Strip off." So you got to strip off naked, and then they got this mirror they fucking slide under you like you're looking for a bomb. It's fucking you got to squat over it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It's fucking honestly, there's fucking 4 dudes over there eating fucking sandwiches and fucking packets of crisps.
Yeah, they're used to guys coming in with fucking 9 bars stuck up their arse.
Yeah, I know. Mobile phones and shit. And then I went to the hat tent to get my clothes because you're naked, like you fucking you put your pants back on. And there's my mate there, Nubsy. And he's a big guy. And I'm like, and then it's sort of like, fucking friendly face and all that. And then he had me there for about fucking 20 minutes because it was his job then to give me some clothes, fucking trousers, t-shirts and shit, boxes. And he's giving me all these fucking mad sizes. He's like, "Try that on." And we were in fucking stitches. Fucking mad. And then they stuck me on his wing as well. So he sorted me out, tobacco, fucking phone cards and everything. I was looked after, like, fucking mad. Yeah, but that's fucking the first time. It's happened twice. It's happened twice to me. Only little times. I wasn't there very long at all. But
do you know how I related that? Barefoot was talking about hospitals, right? And I relate. Walking into a hospital was the same feeling what I felt when I walked into a prison. It was that fucking smell, atmosphere, fucking just sterile. Fucking
government fucking government clean properties. That's what it is. Yeah. They use all the same fucking chemicals to clean the shit.
The nurse that took me out of the place in a wheelchair, she says, "You want to ride?" And I said, "Yeah." We were on the 4th floor, so she took me for a ride. And Brian had the car right there where we were going to come out of the building. And as soon as I got out of that fucking building, the relief was there.
Interesting, isn't it?
And I gave her, she was a good person. The nurse was really nice. They all were, but I saw her through 3 or 4 shifts. And I gave her a big hug, and I said, "I hope I never see you again." She says, only in the store. Yeah. Only in the store, not here. Yeah. And that was real nice. They were real nice to me. But when she said, "You want to ride or walk?" I said, "I'm riding."
Yeah.
I haven't been able to eat for a long time, so I'm not walking all the way.
You can't just fucking have you.
That's right. Yeah. I took a free ride, and Brian walked with her. You know, yeah, and we came out of there. But as soon as I got out, as soon as those doors opened and we went through that, the fucking world opened up,
Yeah.
and I felt good again.
You see that phrase that the women used, I hope I don't see you again.
Yeah.
I made a mistake. I was a funeral support officer and I was getting thanked from the family, and I says, okay, I'll see you soon. Every one of them looked at me like, what? And I was like, no, I don't want to see you again.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, that's good though. Yeah, that.
Can you believe we got 15 votes in the poll and there's not one person in the chat?
I saw that too. Yeah, there's nobody there.
We haven't had one person in the chat.
But
that is mental.
Two or three of them are right here on the show right now. They're usually in the chat.
Yeah.
You know, at least for a while.
It's still a bit fucking crazy.
But maybe it's because you picked a good couple of subjects to talk about.
Are you ready for a weapon of the day?
Yeah.
Yeah, go on.
I have to turn my camera because this one's not small.
Oh, good. I was expecting a fucking
Can't hear him.
Oh,
what
is it, a Remington?
I don't even know what fucking brand it is.
Listen, what the
What
fuck?
the fuck is this? He's got a fucking pump shotgun.
It works. That's all I know. And behind a closed door, if you hear, you know exactly.
Chance to fucking move.
Oh yeah, fucking right. Yeah, you're at the wrong house.
Yeah,
if you hear that, you're at the wrong house.
Yeah, but nice fucking rifle. Nice fucking rifle. Holds 5 shells.
I find
it's okay if you're on the right end of it, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And that's a 12 gauge?
12 gauge, yeah. Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah, it's a nice fucking weapon, that is.
That'll be my tool of choice.
Well, that's why, you know, the way my driveway and house is set up, I look out into an opening, like this.
Yeah.
Well, that a few fucking times, the shit goes that way like that. I'll hit all kinds of fucking people.
It's going to stop people wanting to run towards you. I know that much.
That's right. That's right. And when I get close, I got the machete right there at the back door too.
What with the machete? I've seen that fucking thing.
Yeah,
machete, I would do more.
And all those knives we've seen over this week's. I still have a couple small switchblades, but I'm not going to show those. They're nothing.
Yeah.
But you've seen my weapons now. You've seen my weapons.
We've seen a few. Fucking
hell. Yeah. I waited to do the shotgun, the last one. Yeah. And actually, I don't think I'm supposed to have that. I am a convicted felon.
Well, don't say that. Don't fucking say it.
But supposedly, when I went to court, I did 6 years in the United States Army and get a clean record out of it.
Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah.
And I did my 6 years.
So that's the bazooka incident, isn't it?
So I'm supposed to have a clean record out of it. I didn't go chase it down because I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know, but I bought that from a friend of mine for $100.
So the felony was the bazooka incident, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, so shotgun's nothing. I had a fucking bazooka.
Yeah.
My father test fired the prototype of the bazooka in Hawaii. In Hawaii, yeah. And he said at first they had to have a big canvas fucking thing in front of you because when the thing shot out, the flames coming out of the back would fucking burn your face off.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah.
So they fixed that, but being the engineers, my father's group built this fucking wall, 3 feet thick, reinforced steel, all kinds of shit in it.
Yeah.
One shot from the fucking bazooka blew that fucker to smithereens.
Yeah,
and the Air Force, everybody that was there, you know, the different branches of the service said, "We want that. We want that.
Yeah.
We want that."
Well, don't.
You know, pretty cool. He shot the first one.
Have a look at this.
No. Well, the only difference is
they tried to break me. Look at that, the fucking tactical round, tactical fucking slug.
Yeah.
What are these gonna do tonight? Same thing as the other one.
Joe DY.
Joe DIY, yeah. The good guy he is.
Get fucking girly on us now.
He's a good guy. Oh, there's your mate.
This is
Oh, yeah.
scumbag.
Oh, what you're shooting.
Scumbag.
About to shoot. Apparently, that
There's Drew.
tactical
Drive shaft Drew.
slugs only
I had
issue
3 shows like that.
real
I've
fucking
shows
well
like that.
The police.
Put a fucking hole in you.
You got 3 shots at the top target.
I had 3 of them. 3 tactical fucking.
Oh yeah, baby.
Got a good kick. It's got a great fucking kick.
Oh, I nearly
Right.
took my shoulder off.
Daddy's home.
You just hold it tight. That's all you gotta do is hold it fucking tight.
That one was way off to the left. How many do I have? 3.
I shot a 357 Magnum. It's got more kick than that.
Yeah.
Fucking pistol. Yeah.
Look at my shots. Have a look at my shots. Not bad.
That's not I know. bad.
They all pro Welchman.
Yeah.
You don't go rabbit hunting, right?
Not bad for that.
Listen, that's a good fucking shot. They were expecting me to fall over
Yeah.
when I fired that fucking gun.
That's real good. That's real good. Yeah,
You're right.
Can't
that's, a
tell
hit,
that barefoot.
that's a hit in the helmet right there. That's a hit in the fucking
Oh, yeah,
helmet right there.
that's a dead guy.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll take that.
Fucking right.
Fucking A.
I've had loads of experience in shooting. I'm not. It wasn't my first time.
Yep.
I've,
Well, it
I've
could
owned
be.
loads of guns. I was in the cadets. I was in the TAs.
Oh yeah.
I had a lot of. I've had a lot of experience shooting.
Yeah. Yeah. If that's the first time you shot a 12 gauge,
He would
You
have
did
been
real
his
good.
ass.
That was the first time I shot one of them. Yeah.
right? But you've shot other shit, so it shows.
Yeah. I've shot
That's
machine
first-
guns.
If that's the first time ever on anything, that fucking first shot would have put you down.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have held it
Let
tight.
Let me ask you, did that scumbag shoot it? Did it fall him on the ground? Could he hold it?
Yeah.
He couldn't have fired that. I would have fucking snapped him in half.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
No. I mean, never. What I do, I can because it's so easy to let good memories go bad if you fall out with someone.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Then I can't allow that. I can't.
Yeah, don't
I
let
can't
him
allow.
ruin your memories. That's right,
What?
man. Don't let no one ruin your good memories.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what I think. I think fuck it. At the time of that being filmed, everything was good, and it was all whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, it goes to
I
the
can't
horse race.
fill myself up with bitterness for people because it would fucking kill me.
Right.
Right. You'd have nothing to show.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck that, man. You did right.
Yeah.
Enjoy your good
Yeah,
memories.
If you get all upset about shit like that every time it comes around, you're gonna be a freak show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna have a good life at all because everything's
Yeah,
gonna freak
you're
you out
right.
all the time. Fuck it.
Fuck that shit.
You know.
Fuck that
What
shit.
I forget if the past is gone.
Yeah, because you know what I done before the show? I deleted all the bullshit I was talking about for all the other people, all the videos I made. I deleted it all.
Good.
It's not on you no more.
Yeah.
Can't change the fucking past.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even want it on you as a
Don't
thing.
let the past ruin the fucking future.
That's right. The past
They
is gone.
already took too much of me. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah,
Shame on
absolutely.
them.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it.
What?
I look at it as shame on them.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I mean,
fucking right,
there's
man.
no other way.
Yeah.
No, there's no other explanation, is there?
Time will show reality was true, man. They're
It's
fucking-
on the idea of you don't know someone until you live with them.
Yep.
Then you know who they are.
That's
And
true.
you get close and shit like this, like we are here, and you get to know people and you find out who they really are, or whether you can stand them or they can't stand you. But life,
Yeah.
the world didn't end. Like once again, Hazy, the world, right? Like earlier today.
Oh, no, everything fucking
minute
carries on, doesn't it? Of course it does.
Yeah.
It always happens to me because I'm fucking too fucking. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm a fucker.
No, you know.
I'm a fucker. I'm just too straight. I think I don't fucking know. I don't even know what it is.
It's a thing that could be.
I expect, like what I give to, I expect to receive it. You know what I mean? It's fucking weird. I don't know. I can't explain it.
It's a
But
thing
it
to
just
be jealous. To be jealous of people is something, right? But to be envied yourself is a fucking burden as well.
Yeah.
You know,
Hazy, this is the way you grew up in that environment.
Yeah.
So when you're in that environment again, you take it the same way you did when you were growing up. You have to fight back.
Yeah. That sounds right. That sounds spot on. That.
Yeah, your environment dictates it.
Yeah.
And,
I mean, I do fight back. That's what I do.
Yeah. I laugh in their face.
You know?
I laugh right in their face. That pisses them off even more. Anyone like that. Anyone does anything. I just laugh right in their face and say, you know.
But this is what got me was that they were like fucking chatting shit and then blocked me from any communication, saying, why you need to apologize or say, and they blocked me every time I spoke. They blocked me instantly.
Yeah.
I agree with what you've just said, Bethel, 100%. But I'll just word of warning: don't fucking laugh at women when they're having a go at you.
Right.
And one chased me up the fucking road trying to throw half a paving slab through my car windscreen because she'd gone on one and I just fucking stood there. I was sat there behind the wheel, pissing my sides, laughing at her. Didn't go down well, that's all.
Yep.
And to reverse up the road, in reverse, pissing my sides, laughing with her trying to throw that was in Cornwall, trying to throw a fucking half a paving slab through my windscreen.
Right.
I was fucking crying, laughing.
Women are crazy. That's true.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, they've got the upper hand, haven't they?
Some of them are fucking proper.
Well, they get half the money and all the pussy.
But my old man always said, when you're shaving,
that sounds like George Carlin.
It is. It is.
Fucking hell,
what a guy! What a guy he was, man.
Yeah.
Fucking that guy knew what was what.
Oh, he was great. You know? Yeah, he was.
We've not much chances as blokes, have we, really?
Oh, it's horrendous being a bloke. It's fucking horrendous. It's so fucking like we don't want much, do we? That's the truth. We don't want much.
Mostly to be left alone. Mostly just to be left alone.
We want three things. We want loyalty, a full stomach, an empty fucking sack.
No,
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
My old man always said, when you're shaving and she's shitting, the honeymoon's over.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. I had a broad move in here 20 years ago. Yeah. She tried to move in with me. And 3 weeks after she was here, I said, get the fuck out. She actually made a stew one night, put the pot in the middle of the table. She put some in my plate before I even got in the room, in the dining room. And put some in hers. And she asked me if I wanted her to cut my meat. And I said, no. And I said, I went to get more. She grabbed the fucking spoon out of my hand like, we're going to have a fight over who. I'm going to take more of what I want. She's going to kill me for that. I said, are you going to chew the fucking stuff up for me too? And she says, if you'd like, if you'd like that, yes, I will. I'd get the fuck out of here. Get out of here.
I'd like you to get the fuck out.
Listen, you just reminded me. Tina used to cut up Dizzy's meat. She'd cook him food, and she'd say, "Do you want me to cut up your meat?" And he'd say, "Yeah, go on then." And I'd be like, "What the fuck did you just say?"
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Seen it happening to my nieces and nephews in late 20s, and the mother's still cutting up the fucking food and putting salt and pepper on.
No shit.
Oh,
wow.
I'm thinking, what the fuck is going on here, man?
Yeah, you're breaking the kids, man. They're broken.
That broad saw me trimming my mustache in the mirror one morning. Every few days, just to get sick of eating it. And she said, "Do you want me to do that?" And I said, "No." She goes, "Don't you think I could do it?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I think I've had more practice than you, but you can practice. You can practice on your own mustache any fucking time you want. If you're not doing mine." Oh, she was all pissed off about that.
Don't ask me if you've gone.
Yeah, don't ask me if this dress makes your ass look fat. No, your ass makes the dress look fat.
Fucking hell. Now that's asking for it. She'd be reaching for the fucking shotgun, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You want to fucking hide all the sharp stuff.
Don't ask me a question if you don't want the answer.
Yeah, always be honest with me, so you are. Fucking bad idea.
Yeah. Yeah, that marriage lasted.
That's why I just don't say fuck all.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't listen to shit. No
I
way.
have got a terrible habit of just saying what I'm thinking.
It's not a terrible habit, is it?
No, it's the
No.
truth.
Truth hurts.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
James said,
People are not a
yeah.
fan. People are
Yep.
not a fan.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Yeah,
don't ask your opinion then. My brother did this a few years ago with his fucking band. Puts it on, sends me a fucking thing. What do you think of this? Well, the band's pretty tight, but the singer is fucking. In fact, I shouldn't say, well, I'll tell you anyway. The lad was called something Wales. He was called, and I said, "Yeah, he should fuck off back there."
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
Yeah, the typical comment, you know.
I done a racist joke.
Yeah, it brought the fucking band up, and it's all my fault because they asked me what I fucking thought.
No, fuck, they break up.
Yeah. Well, don't fucking ask me in future.
I was in a band once. It was great.
That's that kind of thing, you know the school.
Yeah. That's just the way it is, isn't it? I mean, if you're good, you're gonna make music with people. You haven't got to even like them. But if it's gonna be a prolonged thing, you got to.
Right, let me ask you a question, right? How many of them you're in a band with have released an album
Yeah, exactly.
that people want to fucking listen to?
Yeah, exactly. But because what happens, the longer you're in the band, you're starting to think, oh well, we should be more mates now, matey.
Yeah, I'm with that. Yeah.
And that wasn't happening, and I was like, and you know, it was just.
What you mean, like Keith Richards and that the other fucker? What's he called?
You got to be somewhat close in order to blend together.
And have some, because I want somebody to be musically creative. So I can say, oh, listen to this, and I'll play a little whatever.
To bounce things off.
They can pick up the bass and say, oh, what key you in, and what do you reckon on this? And I'll go, oh yeah, that's good, but change this a little bit, and dunk, you know.
Yeah.
I think the nearest you're going to get to that's Harry.
That's what I was just about to say. That's exactly what's happening between you and Harry. Harry's sitting behind you like one of your band members should be sitting.
I know.
Harry runs the show.
He's fucking unbelievable.
Not
Harry's the star.
Oh, without a doubt, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is.
He's fucking unbelievable.
He performs great. He absolutely. It sounds great, of course, but he puts on a show, good show too.
Yeah, he does.
Yeah,
because we haven't practiced for ages, and he haven't played the guitar properly for ages. No. So we forget what stuff we know. Playing together and that, you know what I mean? But I mean, for a 7-year-old, he's on it.
He's got the lyrics to your songs now, hasn't he?
Yeah. When he first done that a couple of weeks ago,
I must make you so proud, man.
I heard that for the first time, him singing it like that. I immediately heard that for the first time as well, and I was like, "Fuck!" Yeah. And the more we do it now, I'm noticing he's realizing certain words and that. Because for those of you that don't know, Harry couldn't speak until he was fucking 4.
Dad, don't forget, Dad sings the swear words. Harry thinks that's funny as well. By the way,
going for a shit.
He doesn't say him though.
No, he doesn't say that.
Harry was fucking laughing his head off when you're going, hang on a bit, we're going for a shit. Hang on a bit.
Yeah.
Every man's like fucking.
Well, the funny thing is, he actually done a shit before the live show because he was farting. He was farting most of the day, and I was like, "Listen, you need to have a shit, man." And he's like, "No, I don't." I'm saying, "I'm telling you, you need to have a shit." And then before the live show, I was like, "Listen, go and try." And he'd gone on the toilet. He's like, "You were right. How did you know?"
How did you know that, Dad?
The fumes told him. The fumes told you.
Yeah.
Right on. He's a great kid. He's a great fucking kid.
Mm-hmm.
He is.
Yeah.
Who was driving the car thing you put on the other week? Who was that driving the car? The Lamborghini?
Who, me? That was Jack. Yeah, that was Jack.
Was that about 6 years ago or something, or 5 years ago?
Yeah, I think. How old is he? He was 12, I think, or 12 or 13. I bought it for him for his birthday. It's like a fucking track day experience thing.
Yeah, I just didn't recognise who it was. I seen you handing a kid over, and I was like, "Who is this man?" I thought I heard the woman calling him Connor.
No, that was Jack, man. I know he's changed so much in the last fucking 5-6 years.
His driving was awesome.
Yeah,
Driving
yeah,
was
he done
good.
well. He did do well, man.
He got what out of 5 laps? He got two straights to put the bit down.
Yeah, yeah.
I know.
He
God, it's
finally got
fucking
his
cool.
confidence to like put it down a bit. Because he was sensible, you know what I mean? Don't fucking even Harry's ruthless, but he's sensible. But I couldn't even imagine putting Harry in a Lamborghini now.
Yeah, but he rides his bike great. He doesn't.
Oh
you know,
yeah, he's a fucking speed freak for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Fucking, yeah. He'll get his go, you know.
Yep.
When he's old enough.
Fearless when they're that age, aren't they? Fearless.
He's a quick learner.
Yeah, he is. He really is.
Especially
Yeah,
on
also-
things like skateboards. Fucking hell.
Is what?
I said the fearless at that age, especially on things like skateboards.
Yeah, well, I've just got him a new scooter, so he's fucking. I took him to the skate park the other day,
Oh,
and
nice.
he's up and down the ramps already. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, just make sure he's covered up with fucking elbow pads and everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Save his
Good.
teeth.
Yeah. Yeah, but I do just like to fucking give them experiences as much as I can. You know, different things.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've had helicopter rides. Who the fuck goes in a helicopter when you're a kid? Jack's been in 2.
No shit.
Yeah.
No shit. Wow.
Yeah. Fucking crazy. But there you go. Because when I'm doing it, because I do it with him, so I feel like I'm fucking reliving my childhood.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
really well.
But
You're
I'm in
doing it
control.
right, yeah.
So when I do things with them, like when I take them places, like I've never been to these places myself. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what my one regret is, the fact that Mr. Old fella never did that sort of thing with us because he was always at fucking work.
Yeah, my
Yeah.
father
Same
was
here, right?
too.
I'm
My
lucky if I
father
got a
was
bump.
too.
but
Yeah.
No
My
football.
brother holds it against him a bit. I don't, because obviously when you've got a young family, you need to be earning the money, don't you?
Yeah, that's not where he wanted to be. I can assure you.
I know. Yeah, I know
Right.
that. Yeah, I know that.
But I had the fucking same situation. Like I didn't really do much for my dad, and he wasn't always at work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I went into the same game as my dad, and I worked with my dad. I even got him fucking jobs
Oh, no shit. Wow.
when he was in his 50s, and I worked with him. Not many people do that, and I won't change it for the fucking world.
Right on.
But when you do all that, and you've got your dad, he's your dad, and he's your best mate, when something happens to him, it's fucking double the fucking shock, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. Like the most things I done with my old man. Like I went fishing a few times with him, and you know, a few bits and pieces. But we'd sit on the settee, like sit in the living room smoking weed, and fucking watching shit on TV. That's the most we fucking spent.
Yeah, I mean, first person that ever took me fishing with me dad, you know, when I was a kid.
Yep. Right on.
And you don't forget them things, do you?
Can't
Guys,
benefit-
I'm gonna take off.
Yeah, no problem, Barefoot. Cheers.
Gotta go. I
Yeah,
gotta go
I
eat.
think I'm
Cheers,
gonna
brother.
end it. I'm gonna end it now anyway because I'm pretty
Yeah.
tired walking up and
Yeah.
down mountain.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
So,
Jedi.
Nice
thank
seeing
you.
everybody.
Wish
All
them
Oh,
all.
happy birthday.
Thanks a lot, people. All be
Good
good.
right, bye,
That's it.
guys.
See you later.
Good
Happy
night,
birthday,
all.
YKB.
Oh, sorry.
Sunday.
What?
Oh, is it yours?
Right,
No, he always says that to me. Fucks with me. Whenever I go up on someone's type in, son, he's always, "Hey, happy birthday!"
Hey, happy
Shane."
birthday,
And
Shane.
everybody
And everybody.
You
Well, I
fucking
done a
got
live
me.
show last night on my fucking on my acting channel. My neighbour across the road come into the chat and he's like, "Ian, you're going to sing me happy birthday?" I said, "Come over." and
My
sing
birthday
it."
is tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Right,
fuck
cool.
yeah. How old
Happy
are you?
birthday then, Sean Dog.
My
61.
sister. No, 62.
Holy fuck! I remember when you were
You were
60.
born. He was born in '62, so this is your 62 year.
Fucking hell.
Same
Were you
age
born
as your
in
birthday.
62?
Yeah, 62 tomorrow. Me and my sister. Sister.
So
and
were
I.
you born in 62?
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
born in 1962.
And now you're
August
62.
It's a it's
Mhm.
Holy Day. Feast of
Yeah,
Assumption.
you should have 62 shots.
No, I haven't. 4 years I haven't had a drink. I'll smoke.
It's mine on fucking Sunday, on 18th.
Fuck yeah, it's birthday week. Let's have a big
That's
party.
good.
Yours is the 18th?
Yeah, 50 fucking
Happy birthday. He's a Leo. That's why you gotta get along with him.
That's right, yeah.
We are
Where
leaders.
are you, Hazy? What star sign are you? Gemini?
September 7th, my birthday.
September 7th, right.
What's that, Virgo?
Virgo, yeah.
It's on the 21st, right? It changes.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Right, we had
Each
16 votes on the poll. Do you believe in aliens? 62% said yes. 38% said no. So the poll's going to end. So thank you,
I don't
everybody.
believe in them. I know they're fucking real.
Well,
And nobody
I mean,
on chat. That's what.
oh no, aliens was the question. No UFOs, wasn't it? Aliens, yeah. I mean,
Oh, how can they be one way out the other? Fucking hell.
we're getting a lot of them illegally. I know that much.
How can they be one without the other?
Some
Teleport.
jump walls.
Oh.
They could teleport here. Just appear.
Anyway, listen, that's an hour. Thank you, everybody, and we'll see you Sunday.
See you
Drive
later.
carefully.
Peace out.
Cheers, lads.
Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Wake up, make a joint, roll a coffee. Welcome to Struggle Street.